Yes, you can take it. All those not named 5 can use that as a short rest.
Finian did specifically warn us about traps when dealing with gnomes, so I assume you inside they're going to need to help us get through that.
I didn't run into any while checking it out, but I might have just not set them off, I guess.
Yeah.
You were also ethereal, yeah.
Etherealness, yeah.
And you did mention that there is some sort of runes on the door. I mean, we've run into runes in the past that have been traps.
It seems like security is pretty low at the moment, at least. I'm not sure if that'll stay the same based on what they're saying, because it sounds like they're waiting on more people to accomplish something, possibly.
I mean, I'm not sure, but sorry. Maybe we need some kind of stone to pass through the runes. Maybe it's like a gate. I don't want to just, we be there and then we can't pass through some invisible wall or stuff. Just to be mindful of that. The rune must mean something, right?
Not sure. It's in the old tongue, right? None of us know anything about that. They're not even normal, just like common runes written in the language of existing people. This is something way older.
I don't think we have enough time for... Actually, Spencer, can I try to start using what I know of the old tongue and what Scythe has brought me? Is it possible to start writing what symbols down to create a cipher or a way to eventually be able to read this?
Not based on the information that you have presently. You're intelligent enough to recognize that you're missing a great number of things necessary to do so.
If only I had that paperwork.
The best I could possibly liken this, as a non-speaker of the language, would be someone finding a whole bunch of traditional Mandarin or Japanese kanji, not speaking either any language from the region, and trying to interpret it. The symbols don't mean sounds to you in the slightest. The symbols might translate to words or sounds, you're not sure, and how they combine, you're not sure either. There's enough steps that you'd probably need someone who understands it to actually teach it to you, as opposed to sitting and matching a translated document to a non-translated document.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. Make me an intelligence check, just for the hell of it. Yeah, 22. You're smart enough to recognize this language is likely one passed almost entirely orally, and very rarely written down. The times that you found it has been few and far between, and typically has, from your understanding, been Mayor Tadell writing it down for the purposes of magic, Lander copying what was written down, without realizing what it was, and that's been about it. So your experience is it's generally probably only written down for the purposes of enchantment.
Understood.
You know who might know
enchantment, but the purposes of placing a glamour on something.
You know who would know, probably know more about the old tongue, Aeolus?
Yarrow?
No, possibly, but I was thinking Madame Toadtooth.
Oh, yeah.
She scares me.
She's probably the oldest person we know. She may have even been alive when the old tongue was common.
You probably at least know someone who knows the old tongue.
Yeah, I'll have to check in with her once we get back.
Anyways, is it possible for us to move our camp a little bit closer to the entrance, but still be on the outskirts?
Yeah. Make me a stealth check.
Okay.
What you mean
DC's
heavier
not high,
snow?
so you can get further away and then do a large rotation.
I'm gonna do another pass without a trace for this.
You can.
Wetter snow.
She says
Wet.
in Floridian.
I used to live in California. I have had plenty of experience with snow. I hate it.
I love
But-
it. I just don't like shoveling.
Yeah, no.
Are we all making a stealth check?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh.
Good start.
Even without disadvantage, Ayla sucks.
Okay.
14,
Oh my
14.
No.
I'm
38.
gonna wheel Helly. I'm gonna wheel
Wheel
Helly.
Scythe.
Man, the first
No.
one.
Damn,
Oh.
yes, guys.
Can I?
Yeah, aside, use your 5 points. I'm done.
We better not get in a fight because I've got 17 rune points left. How many people am I applying 5 rune points to?
Oh, you get one. Everyone's
You get
making
one.
Oh, I
this
don't get one
once,
because it's a single. Okay.
Yeah, so I
There's
gave
one
Helly
triggering moment, yeah.
I gave Helly 5. You should give
So-
Dutton 5.
Okay, yeah, done. You get 5.
I rolled a natural
19,
20 and a
so
1. Isn't that
19,
statistics?
26, 19, 38, and 17. Like,
Yeah.
2 natural ones, and you guys can still put an average check of higher than 16, 17 easily.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is being careful about it. In applying these bonuses that you guys are thematically applying. You pull back a few hundred meters easily. And do this like long roundabout loop, making sure not to leave tracks of like where you were previously. I'm gonna say this takes the full hour for your pass
Okay.
without trace, Siegfried.
Yep.
Of getting around to an ideal position. You're probably about 10 minutes from like you get close enough that you feel safe, like just sitting and planning, without the risk of being discovered by a patrol. You feel like any closer you might be at risk of being discovered just by a passing patrol. And you surmise you're probably close to 10 minutes from the entrance to this underground structure that I've had partially plunged into.
Yeah, then I think it actually might be useful to pop the dust of disappearance, at least if we're 10 minutes closer. I mean, if we're close enough for 10 minutes, then it might help us for most of that trip. So yeah, I think from here we just wait till it gets a little bit darker, pop the dust, and I'll do pass without a trace again, and then we head to the door.
Okay.
And then so before Siegfried tosses the dust on all of us, Aeolus will cast Detect Magic.
Noted. Okay. Do you wait until midnight, roughly?
Yeah,
Like,
until
hours pass by?
probably the darkest point of the night.
Okay. All of you who have so Scythe, at this point you can also benefit from a short rest if you so choose. I don't know if you get much back on a short rest, but
And then I'll ask...
you're doing a spell slot for Detect Magic, correct?
Yes.
Right, so you have that going for the next 10 minutes. That'll be enough for the travel to the location.
Yep.
Maybe a little bit more.
And I will also use one of the uses of the black war paint.
Which gives you advantage on perception.
and I cannot be blinded for 1 hour.
Okay.
I'll also take if Aeolus is offering a dose from his pot. I'll also put on some more paint.
Okay. Alright, so both of you. And then you're casting Pass Without Trace, correct?
Yep, pass another trace, and then immediately after, I'm going to use the Dust of Disappearance on our party.
Fantastic. I believe that is a consumable.
Yep, it's in our party loot right now.
In the magic items.
I just saw it.
Spell scrolls, potions, no.
It is under magic items, non-weapon.
Aha.
Yeah, under the lightning caltrops.
In caltrops. Dust of Disappearance. Fantastic. I'm deleting that. Go ahead and roll 2d4.
Yep, 2d4. 7 minutes we're in.
That's a pretty good roll.
Nice.
For a maximum
Hi.
of 8. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Nice.
So invisibility is advantage on stealth.
Yep.
So I would like all of you to give me a stealth roll. Those of you with heavy armor, I'm just going to take the first number, whatever the first number is. You all have a +10. Everyone else has advantage. So Dunnan's 22, Aeolus 29, Scythe 35. Slacken, Scythe, it's low for you.
That
20
no, that's actually high for me given my historical rolls.
That's fine. 21 for Hellerast and 32 for Siegfried. Okay. Let me make a quick roll.
If I was able to snap right now, I would.
Okay. Carefully, one by one, in your single file line. Oh, I need a stealth roll for the pup also.
Oh no.
Pup doesn't have an advantage right now, though.
It does, yeah.
This is the best
Still-
we're
Still
coming
advantage.
up
Yeah,
from Pup.
still invisible.
It's just
Because the dust is
Dex.
everybody.
He was here, yeah.
Yep.
It has +3 on Dex. Nice.
Look at that.
Nat 20!
The pup
Damn.
beat Siegfried.
Yeah.
The biggest of all is the Sailfish.
Like, very quiet, doggy. Well
It just
trained.
flatters.
Carefully, single file, the group of you steal closer and closer, hoping that the dust is going to last the journey. About 30 seconds from the front door, this front entryway, not really a door, it's an open set area, into this underground structure. That presume Scythe likely is in the lead, as it's space she's moved through previously.
Yep.
Scythe, you see the very tips of your fingers starting to reappear. Previously, they were this very, very translucent effect. That which you, as you see yourself when you're invisible. You can just vaguely see the outline and a slight tint of color, but you can also see through the exterior of whatever your hand is to the far side. You can see it starting to become opaque once again. You recognize that the dust is fading. But with the stealth checks, even with those of you in heavy armor and the Pass Without Trace, you are able to make the final stretch. The guard seems to be a bit drunk and a bit sleepy. And Pass Without Trace is enough to beat his passive. Was not paying attention to you at the moment, or at least not enough to hear you all. And the group of you steal into the entryway. I'm going to put all of you on a map.
There's greenery in here. That's pretty interesting.
Immediate flashbacks to Chult.
It's the map. I needed a corridor. There's not actually growth.
Okay.
in here,
Oh, okay. All right.
but I
This is
needed
tile, right? It's the like turquoise gray and
Correct.
Okay.
So, it's a regular nondescript hallway, some rubble and stuff, and then Scythe, you recognize that on the far. I'm gonna delete Tangstone for a moment. I don't want to be tracking that. Scythe, you know that the last 20 feet in front of the door, at the far end of this hallway, is where the mosaic tile is.
Okay. How big are the tiles again? I'm not sure I asked before. Like, do they feel like overt Indiana Jones style pressure plate tiles, or are they tiny? Like
They're
mosaic?
large enough that one of the pup's paws could fit on a tile.
Okay.
That pup probably has the largest feet out of anyone in the group.
As we move into the hall, does my detect magic pick up anything?
Sorry, I was drawing a shape for you guys for the
tile.
Map layer. There we go. At the moment, no, because it's within 30 feet. Of note, you have 2 minutes left on detect magic.
Ayla's inside. Do you see any traps before you start moving in?
I will look for traps or help Scythe look for traps.
Yeah, I'm assuming looking for traps is investigation. That's what I was asking you guys.
Certainly.
Yeah.
Like a roll from both of you, please. If Scythe's helping, otherwise.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I feel reasonably confident. You don't see anything at the moment.
Let's get to the mosaic then.
Yep,
Yeah,
I will
let's keep moving
slowly
on.
walk forward.
Yeah. Ignore the plants. There's some rubble where the rocks and stuff are, but that's it. The rubble's not that large.
Continue to
4 or 5
concentrate
feet
on
behind.
pass without a trace until it runs out, or I need to change it to something else.
All right, fantastic. Just mark it on your token.
Yeah. Yep.
I'll try to make it up to where the tiles shift.
Sure. I did draw a little square on the map for where the tiles are.
Okay, I see the edge of that now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there we go.
My roll 20 is wigging out. I got to refresh.
Now, Scythe, previously you had just walked up to the door, but you do see this tile that seems different from the rest of the area once again. There is the 3 colors. There is stone gray. There is a dark teal. It looks sort of like a dark, sort of oceany teal type. And these blank sandy ones, which seem to match a lot of the surrounding stone of the region, at the very least.
What was the phrase that the raider had? What is it? Stone drowns in depths.
And then depths carve the stone.
Do any of these stone tiles look like they're made from stone from like the ocean?
Are you proficient with mason's tools?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
You can try doing a nature check, I guess, but that's about it.
I would say outside of specialized training, I'm not going to allow a roll on it, because there's not a chance of success for you to actually... It's such a sort of specialized thing, because these are also tiles that have been like sort of shaped and carved. It's not like you're picking up a river stone and recognizing that it's been worn smooth by the river passing over it for untold years. Like, these have been shaped to fit a space. It's beyond your comprehension at the moment.
I say, Aeolus, do you think your grim psychometry might be able to help?
I can try, but
Grim is a
I would like
effectively, correct?
yes.
Okay.
I would like to step up to the tiles, and if detect magic has run out, I will cast it again.
Okay. Yeah, so you have another 10 minutes going. There is an enchantment here. Within 30 feet of you, you can see that the script that is etched above the arch of the door, which is of the old tongue that Scythe had very badly remembered. Some of the shapes. Some of the ones she drew looked like cats or like.
Okay, all right.
I'm pretty sure that symbol was a cat, right?
I mean, I can't take back the fact I hugged her, so
there is an enchantment to them. There is also an enchantment upon the tiled floor.
I will point both of those out.
Are they?
So the door with the script and the floor both have an enchantment. You're not sure if it is the same enchantment, but basically everything in front of you has a glamour upon it, of some manner. And it is evocation as you get to school.
Damn, that's gonna blow us up. I asked.
I can try to dispel it if you want.
Yeah, that might help. But let me ask Aeolus, does the magic on the tiles appear to be the same magic on the door, or are they two different things, or can you not tell?
Is the same. Yeah.
It's the same, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you can try, I guess, Dunnan. Maybe use the highest level slot you have, but I'm not sure if Dispel Magical Wake work on, like, this is some ancient
I know.
shit.
That's what that's why I'm hesitant. Yeah, it might blow up in our face anyway.
Yeah,
if I try that.
I can cast Detect Magic at the highest.
You mean Dispel?
Yeah, Dispel Magic. At the highest I mean, if I do it at 5th level, I lose my only cast of Mass Cure Wounds, and then I have 1 7th level spell slot left.
I mean,
so yeah, 7th is a guaranteed dispel of 7th level and lower.
Yeah. But even then, I'm not even sure. This might be beyond 7th level.
Could be.
We're not going to be scrying anything. I have 2 available Mass Cure Wounds.
Okay.
So don't let that stress you out.
Can you cast Augury again, Ellie?
Yeah.
How long does it take for you to cast Augury?
Let's see.
I believe it's a ritual, correct?
1 minute.
Oh, it's a minute.
1 minute.
Oh, spell slot, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do an Augury to get a sense if a 7th level or a 7th level Dispel Magic would get us through this enchantment.
I mean, we could try that, or we could also try to dispel it without magic.
True.
I just can't stop the feeling that it's just a door alarm and that it's going to call all the gnomes.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, that's even more problematic.
And that it was
even worse than blowing up in our face.
Yeah, that would be even worse, I think.
Oh, wait.
I mean, blowing up in your face is also noisy. But...
Yeah.
I mean, if we have the ability to silence the area.
I mean, Teng, we confirmed Teng could cast silence, but I don't know how that's gonna work, like out of game, since Spencer is not managing it right now.
I'm not running Teng right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we could try to dispel it through magic, or...
Did you want to augury?
I think that might be prudent. I just want to make sure before, in case I'm just wasting a 7th level spell slot.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Helly, do you cast
wait
augury?
to see. Yeah, wait
yes,
to see what
I do.
Helly says.
Okay. Go ahead and put augury in the chat, and Fantastic. I was in the wrong section. Okay. And the course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes is Siegfried casting Dispel Magic at 7th level, getting us to get us through this door and potential trap. Correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. I need to roll something. Okay. As you take a moment to begin the ritual and start pushing the magic into the bones that you cast for this, you slowly start taking a look and reading through them, the sort of glyphs and runes that you've had etched onto them to tell you things, faintly glowing with that little bit of divine power that you channeled into them. But don't forget to mark off the spell slot. It reads as if casting a 7th level Dispel Magic to get through the door will work briefly. So you will not have a lot of time, but you believe it will work.
Okay.
I think I have one free cast a day as a feat on the augury.
You've cast it once already.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
When we-
That's
Yes,
what
outside.
I rolled for.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Never mind. That was last week.
Yeah. It was last week, but yeah,
Yes.
we did use it to see whether going down.
It was like an hour and a half ago, guys.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm.
no, it's like 6 hours ago in game, but yeah.
So yeah, I think that we should get ready to run through the door once I cast it.
Yeah. Yeah, I rolled to see if
Hopefully
the bones
it's
came up as
unlocked.
like a random nothingness.
Is it 2 different dispels for the flooring versus the door, or is it one?
He said that it's all the same enchantment.
Okay.
Seems to be all
Yeah.
the same enchantment. Yes.
All right. I will stop concentrating on
Spell
pass
doesn't-
without a trace.
The spell doesn't
Or-
take concentration.
Oh yeah, that's true. Say once everyone is ready to book it through the door, I will cast detect magic. I keep saying detect magic, dispel magic at 7th
7th
level
level?
to
Okay.
yep, it's to get us through this door.
So wait, hold on.
Aeolus, you
Before
have
we do this,
detect
Wait,
better
wait.
at the moment, correct?
yes,
Okay.
But what were you want to say, Aeolus, before we go?
I just want to make it clear that Aeolus does not have armor on at the moment because we're trying to be sneaky.
You didn't need to do that. We had the dust of disappearance.
I didn't trust me.
Whatever.
So Aeolus is as squishy as possible.
Okay. Are you donning armor at this point, Aeolus?
If it is
Please.
possible to do
Yeah.
it without alerting people, yes.
What armor do you have?
The half plate.
Then with donning the armor because I've plate mail
Donning,
on them
that's
usually.
medium, correct?
Yes.
5 minutes to don, 2.5 if you get help. Easy enough to do
Yep.
within your time limit of detect magic. I'll say you have 5 minutes left on detect magic after this is all done, just for ease of tracking everything. And that puts us at 40 minutes left on pass without trace, give or
Okay.
take.
So yeah, once Aeolus has gotten his armor back on, and we're all ready to run as soon as I cast it, I will cast detect magic at the 7th level.
Okay. Aeolus, as the dispel magic goes off, you see the glamour that is upon the area fade and recede to a very, very thin thread. The trap or enchantment or whatever is here seems to be suppressed but not gone, and it slowly starts gaining power again. It seems like you've suppressed it for a brief amount of time.
We have to move now.
All right, let's go.
Let's run in.
The door is now
Run, run,
unlocked,
run.
and you can all open it and enter the next space.
Nice. Nice.
I like that.
This
That's
looks
that's not a chin.
terrifying.
What a giggle there, Scythe.
I'll let
Oh,
Helly stand in
God.
front of me because this is terrifying.
Oh my god. Is this how it's supposed to look, Spencer?
Let me give you a description for the room.
Please do.
Help.
Alright, this is... Here we go. A circular chamber of low pulsing light appears before you as you step through the door. Crystals, seemingly embedded in the ceiling and around the region, are shedding this light. The whole space is bathed in low light, not bright light. The space into which you walk is squishy.
Ugh.
The ground, a few feet beyond the door, sinks slightly. Your feet do not sink into it, but it gives in a fleshy and unpleasant manner. I would like all of you, just so I have it in case I need it for whatever potential reason, to give me a wisdom saving throw. You don't feel anything.
You get +5, everybody.
Yes.
You know.
Is something I can use my Mage Slayer ability on?
No. Mind. Skill.
In
You can
intelligence.
cause yourself to succeed instead.
Yeah.
I thought it was something that you could see.
Yeah.
In theory, yeah. But that's what
I'm
if you
going
fail.
hot with ones today, I guess.
Jesus Christ, Donan.
Well, I mean, it's still a
Natural one for
15 with a 1.
Ever seen a red 15?
No.
I will.
I have seen
I will,
a red 29. But that was on
Jesus.
Rogue's reliable talent. Like, it's a natural one, but it's actually a 10.
I will also. I'll wheel Helly in this instance since she's the.
Dunan's
Thank
the
you.
lowest.
No, because we have plus. So Helly is 16, Aeolus is 19, Side's 25.
Side's 25,
So
you're
I'll
25.
do it for Dunan then.
Okay. Alright, so Dunan's 19. Okay.
Yep.
Fantastic. Alright, continue. The fleshy ground underneath your feet perturbs all of you. It's disorienting, but not overwhelmingly terrifying in any type of manner. The center of the room has a vacuous hole in the center. Can't see into it. There's a few mounds of rock or flesh or something scattered about the room. And there is this very slow, low pulse of energy. As you're all standing here for about a minute, the door behind you slams back closed.
Mm.
And Aeolus, you see the glamour behind you on the door has fully reinvigorated itself.
Well, the only way for... Well, yep.
I guess we're going down the hole.
No,
Yep.
I mean there seems to be a hallway that goes around this corridor.
Yeah, and the whole area is vaguely bathed in light. You see what appears to be a few different potential pathways. North seems to have not been carved out or has had a cave-in at some point. East, same way. The only way that you see, as Dunan moves into the room, I believe, there appears to be an actual door to the south.
Yeah.
I fly over the mouth a little bit with the pup and look down.
Yeah,
You do not see the bottom, but you do see teeth.
Teeth?
Oh, it looks like a mouth, guys. It has teeth.
How far down is the
trust
first
it.
tooth?
18 feet.
18 feet?
Yeah, go down the hole.
It's like stop.
Yeah, I don't think we should go down the toothy hole. We might just be going into the mouth of something.
Aeolus and Siegfried, both of you make me concentration checks at disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I have Warcaster, so that just cancels it out? Or
Nope.
Okay.
It's not. This is something else which is forcing your concentration. Okay, continue.
Do me and Aeolus realize that's happening, or
Nope. You do
okay.
not feel any effect.
Okay.
As I move into the space, I would like to pop off detect good and evil.
Noted. Okay. Let me double check something. Yep. Fantastic. So you no longer have detect magic going. You have detect good and evil. Lasts also 10 minutes, correct?
Yes.
Right.
That's exactly what I thought too.
The space. Yeah. I think that was probably the inspiration for the guy that made the map. The space itself feels like an aberration.
Say we should probably step away from that mouth and go to the south.
So I shouldn't drop a troll tooth down the hole to see what happens.
Please don't.
I no,
Please do not, Pippin.
All of a sudden.
I think we literally might be inside the body of something.
I will. As we move forward, I would like to keep an eye out for traps.
Certainly. Give me an investigation check.
I was momentarily distracted. Did somebody make a Sarlacc joke?
Yeah,
Okay.
Marcus did.
That's the first thing I thought of.
Doesn't appear to be any traps. It's nice squishy ground. It's real comfortable.
That's
Comfortable.
Is there like goo on it or is it dry? Like what's the moistness level of this
Touch
ground?
do not lick the ground.
Good God.
You touch it. Do your investigation.
Well, like our feet are touching it, right? So we should be able to tell some level of it, right? Based on the like, I don't have.
It's tough. You're wearing boots.
You
You can take off your shoe. And use your foot to test it.
I always think of her as being barefoot anyway.
I honestly picture myself as barefoot too, but like.
Fantastic. Never mind then. You get to fine. You are canonically barefoot.
Right, like I don't need that to have armor on. I can be barefoot in armor.
Slightly
Right?
moist.
I'm just very
quite
tough feet.
clammy, all through your toes.
It's cold or warm?
It's a little bit colder than you're comfortable with, but like there's still like a weird warmth, like that's seeping through when you're at the bottom of a step.
All right.
It's just the worst.
Is that my interpretation, or is that an objective statement from?
I mean, it's up to you. Decide like clammy, slightly moist things squelching between her toes. That's for you to decide.
Consider how many surfaces she's walked on at this point, like barefoot. So I feel like her tolerance is pretty reasonable.
So, whatever gets her going.
Alright, let's see what's on the other side of this door.
About 5 minutes has passed at this point.
Are there any runes or markings?
No, there are not. There does appear to be a, because it is a single door. I have the doors stretched across the whole hallway, but it's in the center, about 5 feet wide. but the door ahead of you does not have any runes or any type. It is large enough and arched, but you see what appears to be a lock handle. Looks like a regular mundane door, made out of heavy wood, banded with iron.
We don't have detect magic going anymore, right?
Correct.
We do
magic
not.
is down. He has a detect evil and good,
Okay.
which was not a spell slot for you, correct?
Right. It's just at will.
Yep.
All right.
I will move closer to the door to check if it's locked.
Certainly. You try the sort of handle where the latch is that you would depress with your thumb while holding the handle. The latch does not depress. It seems to be locked.
I would like to try to unlock the door with Frank.
Fantastic. Firstly, I'd like you to roll me a D6 minus 1. Okay.
Haha!
Fantastic.
Damn.
All right. Make me a sleight of hand check, please. And with Frank, you get advantage. 29. Okay. Roll me a d4, please.
Did I just try to unlock a mimic door with a mimic?
No, there was not mimic copulation at this moment. It takes you about 2 minutes to work on the lock. Eventually, you're pretty sure you have it. You try the door again to confirm that the latch undoes, and you can carefully depress the latch enough that you hear a slightly audible click.
I turn and give the group a really big thumbs up.
At this point, you're about 5 minutes into your spell. You guys are about like eight minutes of since you've entered this room, exploring and taking a look around and playing with the Sarlacc hole.
Ellie, you coming up with us? I don't want to leave you in a room by the hole by yourself.
God, yeah. Sorry, I'm a little distracted.
Oh, no worries.
Wrong direction.
Where are we?
South.
Wrong direction. Okay. Looking for anybody's name. Okay, there we go. Oh, the south door. Okay.
Yeah.
There we
The
go.
other door.
The only door we see.
As we all walk up, I will slowly open the door.
Okay. Ahead of
Hey
you.
guys, it's super dark in here.
Scythe, make me a perception check.
Yeah, what's that? Sorry. Perception.
$27. I'm asking you because stop moving tokens.
Yep.
I'm asking
Sorry.
Scythe because you were in the back of the pack, Scythe.
Yeah, I did place myself in the back in case something happened to the door.
As all of you are stepping through the door, Scythe, you see the mounds around the room start to shift and move. And slowly wake up.
Okay.
So you see
Ew.
that. They don't seem to be moving toward you at the moment. You have the opportunity to make a decision here. You're the one that spots this in split-second decision. What is Scythe doing?
This is a normal door, right?
Yeah, normal door. Your compatriots have just pushed through it. You're the last one in the room.
I could just run in and shut the door behind me, or I could try Did you bring that up? They have mouths.
God,
Oh,
they're jabbering.
no.
Oh, fuck.
What the fuck are those things?
Oh, lovely.
That art.
It's great.
Wait, what's my? Let me see. This is a split second thing, right? So let me see. What is this?
I don't know what it is.
No, I'm trying to look. Okay, split second would that be like reaction or is that an action or?
No, like you don't have the opportunity to. I'm saying split second as you don't have the opportunity to converse with your compatriots at this exact moment. You see this happening. They've all pushed in the area. You spotted it because of the 27 perception. That's the room started to come to life as you were in here for long enough that they eventually became aware of your presence.
All right, I guess she's gonna run through the door and close it behind.
Sure.
And then report that there are moving flesh lumps with mouths. She could go back and talk to them, but I figured she'd ask the party for feedback.
Please don't talk to them.
Why don't we leave that door closed for now while we figure out
Yeah.
this? Aeolus, do you have any way of locking that door?
I mean, we could try to lock her from the side.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, do you have any magical way of locking the door? Or... Oh yeah, we can just lock it normally.
Yeah, you can lock. Make me a Thieves' Tools check. So sleight of hand with advantage. Aeolus.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Fantastic. Roll me a d4.
Uh-oh. Sam, learn how to spell.
Easy enough. You've figured out part of this lock already. Takes you about a minute to make sure that it's well and truly locked. You don't have a key, but you're making do with what you have.
Oh, Frank's such a good boy.
The room in which you find yourselves does not have a chest in it. Is quite large. The ceiling is about 40 feet, roughly sort of domed with these large arches that seem reminiscent of like a cathedral ceiling that dome over the center and support this area. And this in just off center of the room is a large statue of what appears to be an orcish individual. You don't recognize the person. The statue itself is 30 feet tall, give or take, sitting astride a warhorse with the two front hooves just off the ground as if it's about to charge down a hill of your imagination. Sword gestured out forwards as if initiating the charge of the warhorse. It's a stunning statue. You've not really seen much like it. Seems to be in very good repair. The rest of the space seems to be empty. At least at first impressions.
Are the gold things, are those just on the map or are those things in reality?
They are just things on the map.
Okay.
The statue's there. The room is blank stone.
Okay.
Outside of that, so there's not a staircase. There's not a chest. There's not those plinths.
Cool.
Yep.
I think this might be a time to use that grim psychometry, Aeolus.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up closer to the statue. And my hand up to it. And I will use grim psychometry.
Okay. Go ahead and put that in the chat for me so I can refresh myself on it. Okay, we're making intelligence history check. Okay. make me a history check. See if you recognize anything about this individual. You do not see, I'll say initially, based on just your passives, you do not see a placard. You do not see an etching naming the individual on the horse before you. 22. And you have advantage on the check. So, roll one more time. Yeah, you just did the grim. Fantastic.
Nice.
Hey!
You feel like you recognize the individual from something. You can't quite place it. There's something familiar about the shape of his face, the structure of his jaw. There's something that you know about this person, or you recognize something about them, but you can't quite put it together.
On him. Does the stonework of the statue, the style, does it match the crypt that we found Ural? No.
Oh.
No, it would be the Raven Queen Temple. That old... Where was it that we saw the old Orcish tribes? It was...
Yeah, it was
Ural,
Ural,
right?
It was
The hex,
Ural.
right?
Yeah.
It was at the entrance when we came out of the desert.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would have been an Orcish group that had been in there and then died or something. Perished in a fairly gruesome way.
The amount of history that these cultists are just fucking with.
Roll for that. I'm not sure. It has been a few ales between that. I can try. Nope. That's a 0. I'm rolling hot today.
That's a really big sword.
Wow.
All right.
Red 15, red 0. On brand.
Yeah. There's
Where
other numbers on the dice, man.
Where the sword is pointing towards the wall, is there anything there?
Towards the wall? No.
No. Okay.
And the far corridor also appears to have caved in at some point from where you entered. There's just the one door off to the west.
All right. We got one way to go forward.
Okay.
Have you seen anything over here, Scythe? You're muted if you're talking.
Sorry, no. No, just the door.
See any traps, Aeolus?
I will look for traps.
You roll. Oh, there we go. Does not appear to be trapped.
I move to the door. Are you locked? And I'll try.
Trying to unlock it.
Yes.
Certainly.
Scythe is going to flip her shit if the statue starts moving the minute you all walk through that door.
After the same gag, you move on to the next gag.
She's also resisting the urge to lick the statue.
It's large and lickable.
It's okay, it's stone, it's not made out of flesh.
26. Fantastic. Roll me a d4.
Ooh.
Your concentration spell ends. This lock takes you 3 minutes to actually properly get through. A little bit more complicated. Had a few false errors a little bit further into the process than you would have liked, but eventually you do get it unlocked.
It's all good, guys. And I will.
Make me a perception check.
Uh-oh.
Whilst you are working on the lock and listening intently for the sound of the tumblers moving, you do also hear sound coming from the far side of the room. A crackling sort of static sound. It's not constant. It's intermittent, and you can't quite place like an actual individual pattern to it. It's probably one of the things that's throwing you off and why this lock is taking you longer than normal. But there is something present that is going on the far side, from what you can tell.
I will quietly mention that to the group. Is there any way to... Are there any, like, themes on the door that are small enough to, like, look through?
At the present, no. You could try to crack it and take a look through. In which case, don't open it. I will adjust your token.
I look to the party for confirmation before opening the door.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Done
Give me a
really
second.
good.
No, give me a second. I have something new.
Ooh, Dunnan's using a new trick.
The dwarf stuff. If I have tremor sense, I think, as a dwarf.
We do. I believe it's 10
Yeah.
feet.
Nah, yeah. D&D Beyond is not loading, so I have to look it up.
Got it.
It's just 10 feet? I thought it's like 60 feet.
Might be. Let's see. Earth traits. Stone Cunning. Tremor Sense 60 feet for 10 minutes. You can give as a bonus action, you can give yourself Tremor Sense 60 feet for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And you get proficiency uses a long rest.
Yeah, what does it do? Do I feel or...
So Tremor Sense is...
Movement.
I can pinpoint the locations of creatures and moving objects within a specific range, provided the creature with the Tremor Sense and anything it is detecting are both in contact with the same surface, such as the ground, wall, ceiling, or same liquid. Tremor Sense can't detect creatures or objects in the air, and does not count as a form of sight.
I can detect creatures, but not how many? Is it right? The
You can detect
location.
creatures, so I would say, you could figure
Okay.
out if they're within 60 feet.
Yeah. Just done and just quickly hops off the pup and just touches the ground, closes his eyes and just be quiet for a second. And then focuses on the room up ahead or around.
Yep.
60 feet.
After a brief moment, so that's going for 10 minutes, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Nothing other than that you and your compatriots is within 60 feet of you.
Okay. Well, at least I don't sense anything.
Yeah, you get the feeling the room that is on the far side might be a bit bigger than the one in which you're presently standing.
Okay.
Okay. And...
Alright. Guess we're good to go. I don't sense anything. Which doesn't mean there isn't anything inside.
Alright, let's crack it open.
I will open the door.
Are you doing
Peek inside?
Peek? Okay. Make me a stealth check, Aeolus.
Oh, damn.
16. Okay.
Nothing but reliable.
I'm going to move your token to the far side of the barrier. Aeolus, you see as you sort of creak into the room slightly. Double check some stat blocks. Okay. A large central dais in a tall cavern. There's cracked pillars scattered around the area. There's 4 of them that you see immediately, and then you see 2 more in these far corners from where your token can see. You surmise the room might be symmetrical, so you suspect that there's 2 more for a total of 8. In each of these pillars that's supporting this tall ceiling, there is a central area which has been sort of carved out, in which the ones in the corners carry large braziers with flickering flames. Seem to be mundane colored. They might be magical, you're not sure, but they don't immediately appear to be. The ones closer to the central dais have one moment. An interesting looking crystal that's roughly domed, set into the base of it. It's not actually a full hemisphere. It's almost the shape of, to just give you the context, like a contact lens sort of shape and depth of the arc that is set into the base inside the alcoves of these 4 other columns near the central dais. The dais itself has veins of... I just lost my place in my notes, god damn it. What looks to be veins of gold and onyx that sort of spider web throughout it, almost giving it this natural, uncovered look, like the people who had originally built this place, however many centuries ago, had found this pocket of sort of this gold and onyx that have sort of been mixed together and carved away to leave this beautiful motif in the steps leading up to this central dais. There's also set into the central dais what appears to be crackling lightning, the source of this sound. And the lightning itself is connected. It is not moving quickly. There's this buzzing and radiating sound from it here and there. Very this slow-moving lightning. If you can picture the contact balls, that where you touch your finger, it's slow shifting electricity that goes to the shackles and gauntlets on the gargantuan blue individual that has been chained effectively to this central dais. Every time it shifts, that's you see this crack of energy, and you hear the accompanying sound as the lightning sort of shifts and still connects to the shackles itself from the dais. You don't see a source on the dais itself. It immediately appears magical. You suspect there's probably some type of sigil sequence or binding circle that is the source of this energy that is holding it. On the far side of this individual, you see 2 gnomish entities. They're wearing cloaks, their hoods are down at the moment, and they're speaking to the bound creature. As you crack open the door, one of them sees you. A long moment passes where you take all of this in an instant. They see you taking it in, and then you see them seeing you.
I just wave at them.
I'm going to ask all of you to roll into initiative. Well, they rolled terribly on initiative. That's okay.
And I roll in extremes today.
Hey, look at that.
Alright.
I don't think Dunnan appeared on the initiative, but he did roll a crit.
He did, but it shows up as the pup, and it's amazing.
Oh, yeah. he
Yeah.
rolled a sum up there. That's okay.
I don't know. I selected my or both tokens. Maybe that's the problem. I don't know. I guess we go at the same time, anyways. So.
Yep. All right. That and I think now is also a good time for us to take a mid-session break before we actually jump into combat properly. Sound good?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
About 5-6
Good idea.
minutes.
Yes.
All
Hey.
right. See you in a couple.
Yowza.
Getting back into it. Start of initiative. Scythe and Dunnan. I'd like both of you to give me a perception check. No, not pardon me. Insight. I think insight makes more sense here.
I'm gonna add 5 to mine.
Okay. That's a 16 and a 28. I'll say both of you recognize enough of Aeolus's posturing the moment he sort of peeks through and takes in the room and he stops abruptly that you realize he was not stealthy enough. You realize something is going wrong. So you can take your turn in initiative. And that puts us at top of initiative. Scythe, what do you want to do? You have no idea what's in this room yet.
I guess Scythe's gonna move. Wait, let me see. 5, 10. Go through the door. Is the door like? Is he? He's through the door.
Aeolus? Yes.
Yeah, like I can get into the room.
So
I guess
he's cracked the door and sort of leaned through it to like take a look at everything. So
okay.
You can push the door the rest of the way open.
Yeah, I guess fuck it. Push the door the rest of the way open. Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
Gnome tokens are hilarious. They look so pleasant in this sort of terrible situation.
Gnomes that I had.
Oh my god, they're so
They're
cute.
just so happy.
That looks like murderous intent in their eyes. I don't know what you're talking about.
Just watch out for red caps.
I'm gonna put red caps in at some point, and they're gonna be like the friendliest gnomes you've ever met.
Okay.
You spent 30 feet so far, right?
Yeah, I think so. But I'm pretty sure I can still smack him with arrows.
Yeah, sure. Shoot past the gargantuan prisoner.
Well, can't I?
You a sharpshooter?
Yes.
Okay, so I can't. So they would have had 3/4 cover, because they were on the far side of a plinth. So you could probably draw a line of sight on one of them.
Or I guess I can move like 10 feet further up and see if that helps. I don't know if that would. I don't think that does. You know, I'm gonna shoot him anyway.
Okay, that's good.
The one on the southern side, I guess, like the lower one.
Go for it.
Is the one I'm aiming for, I suppose. Cool. It's gonna.
Yeah, 24 hits. 12
Nice.
points. Hear this yell and a curse in a language you don't recognize.
I don't recognize it?
You do not.
It's not Gnomish?
Not Gnomish.
Oh. I don't normally love attacking people out of the blue, but I feel like this is an attacking out of the blue situation, right? Like this is okay, yeah.
Or is it your hatred of gnomes?
It is a mild distaste at best.
Yeah, the gnomes aren't tasty when she licks them. Mild distaste.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna shoot him again.
Sure. 18. On that one, the gnome is going to raise their hand and an arcane shield blocks the shot.
Ooh. That a block is different than a miss, right?
It's effectively a miss. Yeah.
Like,
Would
would
have
I
hit.
be able to use a reaction, like, for my reaction thing if I wanted to do that? Would I be able to Seeking Missiles it and repeat the attack roll, or is it different because it's a shield versus...
I would make the argument that the attack would have already hit, and they are interrupting that. So Seeking Missiles is probably not the play there. I don't think that
makes sense.
You wouldn't have activated it because you would have already been hitting, and then they had the priority to try to stop it. So.
Yeah, fair. I think that's me.
Good question, though. Okay. That brings us to the pup and its rider. Hallway's about 15 feet. It opens up once the room opens up. Mr. Flying.
So, fly in. And I will Shield of Faith myself, first and foremost.
And that is a self spell, so it affects you and the pup, correct?
Yes, I guess.
Or a spell targeting yourself, pardon me.
Yeah. And then I will ready in action for, I don't know, whatever that thing is. If it comes closer, I will attack it.
The big giant thing?
Yeah.
The giant thing is chained right now. We see that.
Oh, it's chained. Oh,
yeah.
He's currently shackled.
I guess, okay, that changes plans. Then I will dash in. So this was 45 feet. Sorry, if I select the pup and Dannen, it just counts as double the movement. It's just stupid. It just shows the doubled feet. I guess that's
the ruler. Damn, the pup is so fast.
Fantastic. So that's a full dash, right? For the pup.
Yeah, it's 120 feet, yeah.
Up 60, yeah. So. Yeah, easily enough. Right. Getting close to the ground, so that particular gnome is within your reach.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Pup lands there, sort of half on, half off the steps. Go for it. You did Shield of Faith as your bonus, so you still have an action.
Isn't the dashing with the pup an action?
Pup has its own
or
action.
Can I? Ooh. Well, then I will attack the gnome.
Yeah. Find Seed is a great spell.
Damn, this
Holy
is crazy.
Shit, man.
The pup is insane.
Sweet.
Like,
he's such a good boy.
Like, that is the upper end of, like, paladins. Like, the mobility that they get by having a mount is insane. 26, yeah, absolutely hits. You are within melee, so dueling works. And then the Radiant is your Radiant Strikes, which you just have innately.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes.
20 points of damage.
And second hit.
Second one, even more. Jeez. Alright, that is another 13 on top of that. This gnome is not happy with what has just happened to it.
I hope he's not happy.
And another particularly foul curse. Gnome's going to spend a reaction. Okay, cast a spell.
Okay. Sure.
You do not recognize the spell. All of the crystals in the columns, in the four supporting columns around the room, in the alcoves, that's the near ones to the plinth, flare and a cracking sound emanates. The crystals don't shatter, but there is a cracking sound. And above each of the crystals, a sort of rend in space opens up. Like someone tore a section of that reality. And something crawls through in this unpleasant looking, almost birthing motion as it crawls out of wherever it was previously. Player tokens.
Just because it is new, I have advantage on attacks because I guess the gnome is smaller.
Yeah. 5 feet, there's one size smaller than the mount. So, medium creatures, yeah.
Yeah, I will roll twice.
Yeah, just
see if I crit.
Yep. No crit.
Nope.
Right. So these four creatures sort of crawl out of these seams in reality. Seems like they're birthed out of this space, and they let out a unpleasant roar. Anything else?
Nope. This is.
All right. Brings us to Aeolus with Siegfried on deck.
As I step closer, do I have to get close to one of the pillars if I want to try to figure out how to free this entity from the shackles to see if the shackles are tied?
Tied to what? Shackles are lightning.
Okay.
Like they're not. Those shackles are not connect. The lightning is not drawn from the individual to the pillars. It's drawn to the plinth. Now you don't know if the pillars have anything to do with the shackles. Like there is a glowing crystal in the base, in the alcoves of these 4 pillars, upon which these 4 entities now stand. But you don't know if the magic of the pillar is connected to the magic of the shackles. They could be, they could not be. You're not sure. But the lightning doesn't connect the 2 of them. The lightning ties the individual down to the square 4x4 plinth upon which it is tied.
Okay. I will then cast haste on myself.
Nice. Okay. Concentrating on that.
And then I will step up closer and will shout out to the entity. I don't know if they can understand me, but I will shout out, "We're here to help. Is there a way how?"
To the shackled individual, right?
Yes.
Okay. What language are you speaking?
I will speak common because I don't think this thing is infernal.
Gotcha. Fantastic. Make me a persuasion check. And that will be anything with your bonus. Pardon me.
Bonus action. Yeah, I'm gonna blood curse of the binding this creature.
Certainly.
Amplifying it because I don't think this thing has blood.
Con save. Strength save.
Strength save.
That is a 21.
20. Okay.
All right.
Well, damn.
Seems like a strong individual, despite their strange appearance.
That's my turn.
Okay. That'll bring us to Siegfried.
Okay.
With these creatures on deck.
I am going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Gets me there with my movement. Bonus action. I am going to cast a spell, dropping concentration on Pass Without a Trace. I'm going to cast Guardian of Nature on myself and go into tree form.
Tree form, and then the radius on that is what?
15 feet.
15 feet difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I can try to make an aura for that.
I already got it.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Don't have my starry form up yet, so I'm just going to let's measure some distances. Could potentially go after one of these guys, but I will. Yeah, I'm gonna I don't want to accidentally hit this guy because I don't have spell sniper. So I'm gonna target this one down here.
Okay.
And send a level 1 guiding bolt with advantage at them.
Yep, go for it.
Actually, which one? I'll target the one closer to Aeolus.
North?
To the north. Yeah, to the north.
They are effectively the same at the moment.
Yeah, they're yeah. It's just a slight difference.
Nothing has happened.
Yep. But I assume they're not going to help us. Where's my guiding bolt? There it is.
Yeah, 31 will hit.
Yep.
10 points of damage. And it is wreathed in glowing energy.
Yep. And that is the entirety of my turn.
Alright. That'll bring us to the folks with Hellerast on deck. Step block. There we go. This one climbs out of the space in which it was and closes on Dunnan and the pup. This one is going to shift to here. This one closes on Aeolus. This one, I believe, can't quite get to Siegfried, though will also close on Aeolus. Alright, stat block. Dunnan, starting with you.
Yes.
It is going. The two of them are going to be targeting the pup. Because
Sure, can redirect to myself.
if they hit, yes. So first one has 2 slam attacks. This is from the north. Why is my chat rolling? There we go. A 17 and